As we get older, some signs of aging are easily noticeable. But sometimes you need the care and monitoring of a professional to identify and manage concerns. This helps keep us moving. Much like our bodies, our transportation infrastructure needs the same careful attention. In Iowa, the Department of Transportation is responsible for over 4,000 bridges and nearly 9,400 miles of roadways. That's roughly the same distance between Iowa and Australia. With so many miles of roads and bridges, we have to work hard to maintain our infrastructure and protect the drivers in Iowa. In the early part of the 20th century, traveling across the state was a much different experience than it is today. The challenge DOTs across the country face with each passing year is that cars, trucks, and other motorized vehicles have changed. Many are bigger, heavier, and sometimes carrying large loads. And there are a lot more drivers today than when many of our bridges and roads were constructed. Recognizing the changing needs of our state, we created a management system that protects Iowa's roadways and bridges, making sure that when you travel, what you travel on is safe. Have you ever heard of a structurally deficient or functionally obsolete bridge? This might sound scary, but in truth, the terms don't imply a lack of safety. When a bridge is labeled structurally deficient, it simply means the bridge requires maintenance and repair to extend its life, and eventual rehabilitation or replacement may be needed. A functionally obsolete bridge means that for today's standards, the bridge is no longer adequate for the number of lanes and volume of traffic it currently carries. For example, a bridge built in the 1950s might have met the standards and function based on the traffic needs then, but may be too narrow for the number of lanes and volume of traffic it carries today. All open bridges in Iowa are safe for cars to travel on. One of our responsibilities is to constantly monitor all bridges in order to repair or replace them before they become unsafe. We use lane restriction and weight limit signs to prevent trucks and other heavy load vehicles from damaging bridges. Structurally deficient and functionally obsolete bridges are a priority. Careful and attentive monitoring helps us make the right choices to help keep our bridges safe. Like bridges, pavements have many measurements of condition. While some measures can be seen, heard, or felt by the driver, others cannot and yet are just as important when assessing pavement condition. The Iowa DOT uses sophisticated instruments to gather information such as smoothness, cracking, friction, and load response. We even use radar to see below the surface, just like your doctor taking an X-ray. The information ensures we maintain the safety and serviceability of our roads and make improvements when needed. It's important to know that bridge and pavement standards and technologies have changed over time to meet the transportation needs of an ever-changing world. And our process helps us determine when those improvements should be made. We're doing our best to be vigilant in our inspections and monitoring, working to get you there safely, efficiently, and conveniently.